What's up, good people? How you doing? Feels strange to be back at the desk. I'm not fully back yet. I'll be back by the 7th. I just want to talk to you guys about some things. We're going to lay my dad to rest on the 4th, so I'll be fully back by the 7th. Trading is low. Volume is low. And this was a time to actually just pull back and relax anyway, good people. There is a lot of professional traders are just not trading right now. And that's why you see volume is really low. And, some of the big wigs that say only amateurs are trading now or trying to invest now. That's what some of the big wigs are saying, or that's one of the sayings. And I kind of agree. There comes a point when you just need to relax and enjoy the fruit of your labor. A lot of people are doing what's called tax loss harvesting, all right? Trying to write off some losses against their wins, all right? But I just want to show you guys this as we have the NASDAQ here, right? Let me just put the NASDAQ on top, right? And then I'll put the S&P at the bottom. So if we can look for the month, we are up on the NASDAQ. And I would say, look, 0.75% up on the S&P. If you go to the 5-day, over the last 5 days, we have been flat. I'm calling that flat. But if you look at today, it's flat. Just flat as a pancake, right? And we've been kind of towing the line, right? A little up, a little down, a little up, a little down, and it's just whipsawing right back to the line. We're towing the line on today with the S&P 500. Now, I left a video in my money moves, and I'm just going to share this with you guys, right? Real briefly. This is 2021. Now, this is not to scare you, and this is not to say this is what's going to happen, but I just want you to see this, and then you make what you think of it, or leave me in a comment, what do you think about this? So, those of you that's been with me for a while, you know I sold right at the top here. Why did I sell here? Because we had a lot of money in the market post-COVID, right? And 2021 was such a bullish year. We had all of this run up, right? This was actually COVID. And then from COVID in 2020 all the way to 2021, we had this massive bull run. See here, from COVID all the way to the end of 2021. Why? Government was cutting checks. Everybody was getting money. People were getting paid more money to stay home than to go to work. And a lot of that liquidity made its way into the stock market. And then what happened? Almost right at the top of 2022, you could see here, Monday the 3rd, 2022, we had a fall all the way until the week of October 13th. And how much was that fall? Well, that fall fell, look at that, 26% overall. This is the SPY, the S&P 500. So we had a constant fall. And in that fall, it was falling. And just when you thought it was over, we went back up. It fell more. Lower lows, lower highs, went back up, fell more. Then we had a nice little run and fell even more. All the while, we were trending down, right? Now, what happened after that? So then, after that, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Because we had all of this liquidity had to be shook out, right? Too much, too quick, right? The market tends to want to go up, but it has to have the support. So now what happened? We went all the way up, and look at this right here. This is Liberation Day, and it looks exactly like COVID. I'm going to show you guys this. It looks just like COVID, right? So you had these two things. oddly enough, when you zoom out, you're going to see there's a lot of similarities. Look at that. Run, pullback. I believe in spite of COVID, we were due for a pullback anyway, and then a continued run up. See that? And then what happened? We cooled off because the market was up too much too quick. Then run up, Liberation Day, boom, and then back up again. So now I want to show you guys that there is a lot of talk about a pullback. And if you really look at historically how things perform, there are pullbacks in a midterm year, election year, okay? There's pullbacks. And I think that we could, not Larry's not saying it will, I think we could have a pullback somewhere in the area of negative 18%. We could. Now, if we go negative 20%, that's a bear market. If we go negative 10, that's a correction. We are due for at least a correction because of the Mag 7 and the AI bubble, which has not burst yet. And I don't believe we are near bursting, but a cooling off, yes. I want you guys to look at this and see that the stock market doesn't necessarily drop in midterm election years, but it actually perform around 15 to 16%. Yep. Strong positive returns in these years, these midterms. Okay. So I want you to know that if you do more digging, that there are pullbacks first, and then the year wind up going on to be higher. So if I had to pick, I would say Q1 we would have the pullback if I had to pick. And if I had to pick a month, I would be expecting actually January again, like 2022. Does that mean it's going to happen? Absolutely not. So Larry, are you making a prediction that we are going to have a negative 18% in January? Nope. Are you predicting that we could have negative 18% on the S&P in Q1? Nope. Are you saying we could have it? Yes, I'm saying we could, and to be ready for anything. So what did I do to prepare, and what I've been telling you guys to prepare when I was showing you the charts on how to look or go into the 200-day moving average? You guys know I've been talking about that for months now. It was to prepare us for an opportunity, and I'm going to call it an opportunity if it should come like that. And because that will be an opportunity if you have money. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. So what I want you to do is leave me a comment and go back and watch that chart that I just showed you and tell me what you think may happen. Now, remember that the stock market could remain irrational longer than you can remain sovereign, meaning the stock market could continue to go up. And for those that are shorting it, it could go up longer than you could short it. So that's why we are going to be tilting in money moves, and we're going to be learning options together. And I do have the new indicator up. Now, in closing, I want you guys to know that this is the last day where we have hours left for Stock Up You. And Stock Up You, my Christmas coupon code is money, MONEY. Okay. And I have a full options course there. And we show you how to look and assess the stock market for yourself. Boom, bubble, burst. We show you all of these things in Stock Up You. If you are in Stock Up You and you're one of the 6,000 that have taken Stock Up You, leave me a Stock Up You in the chat. All right, good people. So this will be my last video here on this platform. I will be in Money Moves after the 4th. And I will be back here after sometime around the 7th. Keep me in your prayers, me and my family, as I keep you in my prayers. I'm sorry, good people. Just trying to get back on the horse here. And I will see you soon. But Let me know where you think the stock market is headed, and I will be reading it after, over the next few days. Of course, the stock market is closed January 1st, and then we're back to the normal market. I believe that New Year's Eve, the stock market is open, normal hours, and I believe the day after normal hours, but January 1st, it will be closed for the New Year's, okay? And then we will reset and we're going to see what this market is going to show us. Remember, we don't tell the stock market where to go. It shows us where it's going. It doesn't care about how much money we want to make, but we will trade the market that we are in. If you're new to this page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and that notification bell, if you would please. It's not working. All right. Well, there it is. All right. It's been a minute, good people. These are some tough times. All right. But I love you guys, and I appreciate your patience. Okay. And remember, we got to look out for each other. Right. So remember, coupon code money for Stock Up You. It's in the description of this video. If you're on your phone, hit down at the bottom where it says more, and you will see the link. Remember, there's hours left. We'll see you in the new year. I'm praying that everyone that sees me and hears me makes it until the new year, and we got a lot of work to do. Peace.